Hi everyone. I hope you are having a good week this week. After being a guest on Cece's stream last week, where I actually had my face on the webcam, I thought that I would give that a go for my stream today. I can see Amy in the chat. Hey Amy, I hope that you're going really well. I think Lego Maniac is here as well. So on that note, I'm going to take a sip. You guys can probably hear Pucky grumbling and barking in the background, but we will get started. And today I'm going to be building up the gorgeous flower bouquet set. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Yeah, I think that a few people have built this. I think it was quite a popular build around Valentine's Day. I did see a few different channels build it up for them. And yeah, so I thought it might be quite nice to give this a go tonight. And hopefully, and hopefully that will mean that it will be a build that will be easy to show you guys, because obviously I still need to figure out how to do the hand cam as well as the face cam. I just can't. I can't seem to figure out how that's done. So yeah, what else is going on? Oh yes, I'm Lemaniac. I'm really looking forward to the bonsai as well. So I haven't gotten that one yet either. I'm trying to pace myself. And then of course Lego has been really horrible. Cheeky? I don't know. By releasing a whole heap of sets at the beginning of March. So I was just sort of like, oh no, it's good. It's great that we're getting more sets, but not for my bank account. Oh, Billy is here. Hey there, how you going? I hope that you're having a good week. I'm just organising my bags. Whoops, Pucky's excited. Oh, cool. Amy is building up the potions class book. Actually, I really liked the potions classroom. I thought herbology is my favourite, but I think potions was really quite lovely as well. Funnily enough, out of the 4 books, I was actually kind of which side's the front? Is this? Okay, right. But I thought, oh, sorry, that was like mid-sentence. But I thought the charms class and the transfiguration class, they were both really nice sets, but not sort of that different to any other classroom. Do you know what I mean? Right, just having a look. So we've got the rose, we've got snapdragon, we've got lavender, aster, the common daisy, the Californian poppy, and then a little bit of a little overview of the designers, which is kind of cool. Maniac. Several ways of doing a second cam with StreamYard, but I think the way does it that he joins his own stream. Yeah, I tried to do that last week and I just had really bad feedback. So I don't know. I'm not great. Oh, Mark's here as well. Hey Mark, how you going? Hope you've had a good week. We're building up the flowers today. So hopefully we'll be able to get that going. Oh, Billy's saying hi to Mark. That's cool. Yeah, Lemaniac, I couldn't work out how to do that. So I've got the flower bouquet today, Mark. And then I've also got a few Lego Friends poly bags with different flowers and stuff in them as well. I was hoping to get the red roses and the tulips that Lego has also sort of released, but they've all sold out. So it's the usual story here in Perth. If it's a Lego exclusive item, then I just have to wait patiently for it. And I couldn't believe it. I think a week or two ago, the Elf Clubhouse came back in stock. And before I could buy it, it was out of stock, okay? Oh, bless. Hi, Darren and Coralie. You guys are going well. Pucky, Willow the cat says hello to you. I'm assuming that he's saying hello back, but he's actually spending a lot of time looking out the front door. Mark's got the Lego Friends poly bag with the yellow flower. This one, the one with the sunflower, I think that's really pretty. And then I've also got this one with like the little tulips as well, which I think is also really nice. And then like this one as well. I don't know what type of a flower that is. Is that a tulip as well? I don't know. I'm not a florist. So Kourtney's here as well. Hey buddy. Hovering around today. It's been a strange day with bad internet connection. Yes, but you have just moved, haven't you? So are you in your new place, getting settled? It might just be weird internet for now, hopefully. Need to mute the user joined as the second cam. You'll figure it out eventually. I have total confidence. Well, I don't know. I think that might be really misplaced, Lamaniac. Yeah, I don't know. Look, I didn't spend that long trying to figure it out last week. I probably spent like half an hour. And I just couldn't get it to work without really, really bad feedback. I did try and mute the users backstage before putting them into the stream, and that didn't really work. So I might try and figure out if I can actually have the hands joined with no audio. I don't know. Have the power of the mug. Oh, yes. Hi, Amy's dad. I hope you guys are having a nice weekend over in the UK. Once again, I do have the fan on as well, so hopefully that background noise isn't too annoying for you guys. But if I didn't have that on, then we'd be sort of melting. Oh, good. So Kourtney's all settled. Everything is done, relaxing after a long, hard week. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that sounds really, really nice. Hopefully you guys won't get too bored seeing the top of my head. I don't really factor that into this whole live streaming setup yet. And interestingly enough, my laptop is just down here and my webcam is actually on a Lego box, propped up to be high enough. They come in handy. Okay. Right. So I hope everyone's been having a good week. Let me know what you guys have been up to and what else is going on in your parts of the world. It's always interesting to hear how everyone is travelling. Seeing what's up there. Oh, Doc's here as well. Hey, Doc. I know. After CC's stream last week, I thought that I would try a face cam on my channel. I have wanted to try to do face and hands, but I just can't work out how to have two webcams going at once. But to be fair, I haven't spent that much of time trying to figure that out. And because we're building flowers, I thought that this week's probably not a bad time to give this a go. Okay. So Oh. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Oh. Corne is ready to get the new mall, have the money ready, ready and raring to go as soon as it releases. Oh, that's so exciting, Corne. That looks like such a gorgeous set. It'll be interesting to see how the other stores in Australia go getting the stock of the new Friends stuff. Because obviously it is heaps easier for me to get stuff from Kmart rather than from the official Lego store. Because then I have to wait for shipping. And at Kmart, I just don't have to worry about that. And Kmart is cheaper. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. But I did end up getting a new camera this week as well, so I've got to spend some time trying to figure out how to use that because it's really nice. I did film my video this week on it, but I didn't get my video up, did I? So we'll see what happens there. Yeah, work was a bit crazy this week. Very, very busy and stressful. So, but the nice thing is that it is a long weekend here in Australia, so it means that I get Monday off, thankfully. I think my brother and I are going to be heading up to the farm to help Mum do some stuff with the garden and paving or something, I don't know. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Corne is saying the escalator is so amazing. Oh my gosh, I know. It looks so fantastic. Love that they did that. Never seen that in a Friends set. No. I know. It's going to be really interesting to see how that fits together. And then are you going to do like a mega mall, Corne? Are you going to combine your two malls? Because I think that you've got the first one that came out as well, didn't you? I'm sure you and I were talking about that. But as you know, sometimes I get muddled. So, yeah. Looks like Billy has had a good week, I'm assuming, by the thumbs up. That's usually a fairly positive sign. Right, there's our little daisies combined. Oh, I didn't get a vase. Oh my gosh, I'm such a fool. Okay, hang on. There's vases like literally there. Bear with me. Right. This one may be not quite the right size or shape, but that will probably be okay. I'll fit it up here. That's kind of cute. As my webcam goes fuzzy again. Corne is going to combine the previous mall, the underwater loop, the fashion shop, and the waffle cafe to make a mega mall extravaganza. Oh, fantastic. Oh my gosh. Yes, Billy has had a good week. Yay. That's what we like to hear. And it's nice to hear that Corne has settled in. Hopefully La Maniac's going well as well this week. Yeah, my week, thanks for asking, Billy. Like I said, my week was very busy at work. And I'm not going to lie, kind of stressful, which I don't really enjoy. But well, we'll see. I was going to say it should be getting a bit better soon, but I don't know. I don't know how long soon is going to be. Maybe. But yeah, it just meant that I ended up doing quite a few long days, like on Monday and Tuesday. I worked much longer than probably what I should have. And then that just makes me quite tired for the rest of the week. Oops. Whoops. Keep dropping my rose. Uh-oh. Oh. I'm so excited for Emma's family being in the new mall. I didn't realise that they were, but that's kind of cool. I'm happy to hear that. Right, I've got this part done, just. Right. And then the other thing that happened this week as well was that a family friend of ours, their nana passed away. So Mum and I ended up going to the funeral, which was a really, really lovely service. It's just always horrible to see, good people that are really upset and sad and grieving. But Nana, who passed away, Thelma, she just had such an amazing life. She turned 100 at the beginning of January. So she had a really good innings and she was really healthy and happy throughout her life as well, which is always, fantastic. And when she was younger, she was one of the world's best contortionists. So it was a really interesting funeral service, because obviously we got to hear about this woman's amazing life in a lot more detail. And my family has just been really close friends with their family since I was like 5. So it was really lovely to be able to go and say goodbye to Thelma, but it was also, it's hard to see your friends upset and grieving. So, yeah. So she's not getting a new house, I think. No, I don't think that Emma would be getting a new house. I think that Emma's purple house is pretty iconic. But I did wonder whether or not we would get Olivia's new house next year in 2022, because I think Olivia's first house came out in 2012. And then that would be the Lego Friends 10-year anniversary. I thought that might be what Lego might have on the cards with houses. So then it would be interesting to see if we get a house. We probably wouldn't get a house in the middle of the year, because that's not usually what Lego does. The houses usually come out in January, don't they? So, yes, very, very interesting. Oh, no. Oh, Jake's here. Hey, Jake. How you going, buddy? We're just talking about our stressful weeks. Bonding over the mayhem of life. And Cornet's saying that his best mate is having a rough time of it as well. His grandma just passed, so he only has one left, and he just heard that she's stopping. Oh, no. Oh, it's tough. I think, I don't know for sure. One of my good friends, her mum's also going through cancer treatment, and it's really horrible. It's really, really difficult. Some of the worst medicine as well. Just discovered that we can really, he comes to me with his problems, and I go to it like last week. Oh, God. Well, I'm sorry to hear that happened, Jorge. That really shouldn't be happening at all in this day and age. I know that it still does, though, but I am sorry to hear that. That really makes me mad. I don't like that. Jake saying, sorry I'm late. Love me camera angle. Yeah, we'll see. Right. And then as I finished the last of the rows, Lego decides to tell me that I need to do this 3 times. So now I'll go back a few pages to the beginning of the steps for the rows and do it twice. Oh, oops. Did I forget a piece? Oh, yeah. Oh, look, I completely shanked it. Got to take it all apart. I wasn't paying any attention. Oh, and I've lost a petal. Yeah. Yeah, that's awful. I agree. Yeah, hope you're okay. Jake has had a stressful week too. Seems like we're just bonding over having stressful weeks, which is fine. I think sometimes that helps. Right, just got to rearrange this slightly. Well. Yeah, that looks better. Right. I don't know how I'm going to get that extra petal off the floor. That might just have to wait until after. Sorry. Uh, 5.5 hours of Google calls on Monday to Friday, and that's repeating next week. Oh my gosh. 5.5 hours, like on video or on call or whatever, is too long. It's far too long. That's just madness. Yes, homophobia shouldn't exist anymore. I just find it really strange still that people are that concerned as to what goes on in someone's private life. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just sort of go, if you're not sleeping with the person, then what difference does it matter who they sleep with or not? Do you know what I mean? Like, I just sort of go, if you're not attracted to that person and if you're never going to sleep with them, then who cares who they do what to? You know what I mean? Like, I just sort of go, it's really just none of anyone's business. Was I supposed to do 2 daisies as well? Oh, I was supposed to do 2 daisies as well. Okay, remind me that I've got to go back and finish a second daisy after I finish the roses. Oh dear. I don't know why I shouldn't be on YouTube. I'm definitely not a pro Lego builder. It's a disaster. I can't use technology. I can't get to camera angles. I can't work out how to mute things. I definitely can't build tonight. I'll be going backwards and forwards so much. It'll be ridiculous. Right. And oh no, and you guys can't even help me find my parts now either because you guys can't see. Oh, that's good. Doing well. Knew it was coming eventually. What? And Cornet is, oh, Mama's Bricks is here. Hey, Mama's Bricks, how you going? It's so nice that you could join us today. I don't know whether or not you were clicked in when I was saying that things just are happening in a very strange way this week. So I don't know how much attention anyone should be paying to my Lego skills. Oh dear. Oh, Zoe's here as well. Hey Zoe, hope you're well. Yes, some people do. I think that's also part of why I find it so weird, Jake, because it is just like that whole thing of it's private life for a reason. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just sort of go, and I just also think to myself that there's so many other things that could be better spent with that energy. Do you know what I mean? Like, go out and like plant a tree, or, you know, go out, do a dance, or make someone smile, or, you know, hang out at an old folks home reading books to blind people or something. I don't know. I just sort of think it's just kind of crazy. Oh, good. Amy's saying every time she did the flowers, it was a surprise. Like, you got to the end of when you were supposed to build a flower and then find out that you were supposed to build more. Phew. So it's not just me, thankfully. Oh, dear. So it seems like a few of us have had very strange weeks this week. So we were just decompressing and explaining our various little pockets of stress. But it is Saturday today, and we are all here together and building Lego, and hopefully just sort of relaxing a bit and, you know, just taking a bit of a breath and, you know, I don't know, chilling out a bit. Oops. There we go. Another rose, 2/3 of the way done. Must be so tired being a person filled with so much hatred. Yeah, I know, Lemaniac. Like, that's where I just sort of go, there's, you know, I just find it so much easier just to be nice to people and just sort of go, give them the benefit of the doubt and just chill out, you know, be kind. Treat people how I would like to be treated. But for some reason, it does seem still to be a bit of a challenge. Yeah. Don't agree with my love interest, that's fine, I accept that, but don't discriminate me for that. I leave you alone, so yeah, exactly. And again, I'm just sort of like going, there's very, very few contexts where anyone's love life is relevant. Do you know what I mean? Unless you're going to be like dating the person or making out with them, that's the only person that needs to be concerned about consent and being attracted to you and all of those sorts of things. The rest of it, none of anyone's business. Oh yeah, good point, Jake. Why try and live someone else's life? Does that help yours? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Mama's Brick's very excited about the weekend. Say hello to everyone. Yeah, exactly. I completely agree. The world is hard enough as it is without, you know, having to worry about other people's opinions. Oh, Sarah's here. Hi, Sarah. How are you going? I hope you're having a lovely start to your Saturday. We're having a very, very chilled and relaxed build time today, and I'm trying my best to build these flowers. The botanical set, the flower bouquet. And I think you guys have already built that over on your channel, haven't you, Sarah? But I keep missing how many flowers I need to build. So I did one daisy, not seeing that I was supposed to do two. I've done one rose, not seeing that it was meant to be three. So I'm just sort of backtracking now. There's my second rose, all finished. I do really like this sort of dusky pink colour. I think that looks really pretty. Oh, into the vase. Cornet's off for lunch, which will be gorgeous. Yep, top, exactly. Stand strong. Yes. For every person out there that's saying mean stuff, I do believe that there are more people out there that like to show kindness. I do think, though, often it is the kind people that tend to be the quiet majority, mainly because I couldn't fathom being mean to people. And I think that quite often it is the vocal minority that whinge and complain and interfere and all of those sorts of things. But that's not actually, hopefully that's not actually the case. Obviously, it does depend on where you go in the world. But yes, Sarah's saying, did build them. It was a difficult build. Thankfully, it's not just me. It feels like I'm having a very strange intelligence test going on tonight, which is probably not the best thing for a Saturday. Right, that's my roses. Oh, I think I do need to put leaves on these, but I'll now go backwards to my second daisy. Right. Oh, woodshop teacher's here. Hey, buddy, how you going? I hope that you're having a good week. And just to let you know, woodshop teacher, I did send off your little parcel yesterday. So just keep an eye out for that. I don't know how long that's going to take to get to you, but it's on its way. So, and as you know, your sig fig arrived safe and sound and is definitely enjoying a cuppa, a welcome cuppa, and is now hanging out with all the other gang on the shelf. Right, oh, Brett's here as well. Hey, Brett. And Sarah was not happy while building them, but they're so pretty when they're done. Like so many things in life. Oh dear, Brett saying hello to everyone. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Oh, that's so nice. It's always so lovely to see that in the chat when everyone's just so welcoming and catching up and enjoying themselves. It's just awesome. While I patiently sit here trying to figure out how to make a Lego daisy. Did I just see someone? Yes, yes, you did. My Lemaniac mug is right here. I'll admit it. Brett just woke up. That's okay, buddy. It's very strange at the moment. So, and I just think that time is just weird. When I was chatting to a few people on Thursday, I was just sort of like going, it just seems so strange. Like pandemic time just seems to be like really stretchy. Is that there are moments that seem to be going on for years, and then there's other sort of weeks that sort of fly by that don't even feel like they kind of happened. And I think that that's more so than usual. I don't know. I don't know whether or not it's just getting older in general, or if it's just the strange sort of lockdown situations that just is a bit bamboozling. Oh no! Oh, which one teacher? Oh, I can't even imagine. That must be. It must just be such a strange moment. Like, yeah, so many emotions. I just think you must be so proud to have raised, you know, a wonderful human being that's going off into the world and, you know, wants to make something out of her life. But then it must be just so strange to be thinking, but she was only so little, such a short time ago. It's beautiful though. Brett went to bed at 5 a.m. because it was castle building. Not surprised. Are the castles the new trains, Brett? That's the question. Oh, exciting. So there'll be Lego Maniac Crockery Part 2. I do really love this mug. It is gorgeous. And as soon as I saw Lemaniac was in the chat, I was just like, yep, that's the mug that I'm using this week. Sometimes I use my Adorabuild mug, and sometimes I use my Lemaniac mug. I don't know if anybody else has mugs that I could get. I know that Jeremy has a Rogue mug, but I think that he said that that was a Rogue exclusive. So I'm not sure. Oh, no. What? Jake, that just sounds mad. Going back in a few weeks and just found out I've got to take 3 corona tests per week until June. Oh my gosh. No. Just, that seems ridiculous. Absolute madness. Waiting on trains too. Trains and castles. So glad I enjoy it. Yeah, it's awesome. Always makes me smile. Like so much of Lego stuff. Yeah, Jake, 3 corona tests. That sounds absolutely madness. Right, now I've got to try and find out where I was up to with roses. Okay. Okay. I've got to do different stuff with them. Okay, right. I'm mentally preparing myself to this. Once a week would be enough. Yeah, you'd think so. How many times do people administrating the test have to take it? I don't know. Like, admittedly, I think that I've got a very skewed perception on all things corona being in Western Australia since we're doing so well over here. But that just seems excessive to me. I think, and particularly having come from like health as well, I know how dangerous it can be for people to be encouraged to have constant test taking. Is that can actually cause a lot of anxiety in people as well. And that's something that I wouldn't ever really encourage people to be doing, is to be having excessive tests. Because it does tend to sort of, I don't know, mess with people's mind to a certain extent, I think. It's just not a good thing. Or do you have to self-nose swab yourself? Sarah's saying that sounds awful as well. Have to do the throat one. Ugh. Mum Bricks is saying everything that I want to say. Oh my God, that sounds horrible. Just calculated, and that's 42 tests. Yeah, that's... I don't know who made that decision, but that sounds bananas. Absolutely bananas. Because again, I think that if people struggle with like anxiety, particularly health anxiety, is that would just do your head in. And I think that even if people get like fixated on stuff as well, then that can be really damaging for them too. Okay. Yeah. I would say the same. Oops. Pucky's really up in arms about it as well. He thinks that that's a crazy idea too. Do you think that that's silly? That's silly. Yeah. Right, there's my leaf. So now I have to change this over, I think. Oh, Pucky's drinking. But how do these connect? Surely we need one of these in here. Okay, we'll see. Right, there's the rose on its actual official stem. It does look really pretty with the flower. Oh, leaf. The flower. It is a flower. Oh my gosh. Oh. And I have not been to a doctor or taken conventional medicine in 25 years. I'll be having the jab. Yeah, I think the jab is an interesting one as well. Like, I don't know. I think it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how things play out. But I have a funny feeling that the vaccine is probably not going to be the magic cure that a lot of the politicians are hailing it to be. Especially with things like the flu, I think that vaccines can be a little bit more complicated and tricky. You know, like I just sort of go, it's interesting that we've already had, the South African strain, the UK strain, the North American strain. And as far as we're aware, the virus has only been around for 12 months. So, the fact that it's already mutated into three different strains internationally is probably going to make it very, very hard to actually cure. My suspicion is that it's probably going to be a bit more like flu shots, is in that, people are encouraged to get the flu vaccine, particularly the high-risk people are encouraged to get the flu vaccine every year. And some people do and some people don't. So I don't know. I don't know a lot about corona. I've not really looked into it too much because I don't really know where to get a lot of factual information from. So that's just speaking on viruses in general. I think that it is a lot harder to sort of cure viruses and also to be able to reduce transmission of them as well. It's tricky. Yeah, I think isolation is a lot more sensible, particularly for young people as well. Like, I just sort of think, yeah. Well, it's easy for me to say that type of stuff, I guess, because Perth is very isolated in and of itself, which is why I think that we've done okay with being able to get through the pandemic with very few community transmissions. But I also think, you know, when we look at places like here, Western Australia, and also in New Zealand, that basically said that everyone had to self-isolate for, you know, 2 to 4 weeks. And then there were slim to no community transmissions, and now all of those locations have gone back to, you know, relative normality. That's been a blessing. Doc's in the queue, but there's a shortage of the vaccine. There'll be a shortage of the vaccine for ages, and I think that particularly with the mutations, that's going to be really interesting. Yep, definitely older people are top priority. Vulnerable people definitely need to be top of that list for vaccines. Mrs. Brett, community carer, so she's had her first one. Hurt a bit, but the second is meant to put you in bed, so I'll pass, yeah. Well, especially, Brett, if you're not at super high risk, it's kind of like me. Like, I just sort of go, a lot of my life is spent sat at home building Lego. And then I sort of go in and out of work 3 or 4 days a week, but I've also got the option to actually work from home as well. So again, I just sort of go, you know, it's not a huge drama for me to necessarily have the vaccine. I'd prefer to prioritise everyone that needs it, people that do struggle with, you know, immune responses, people with asthma and that type of stuff. Like, get them to have it first, get them out the way. Our seniors got to look after our lovely older people. And then I can sort of worry about mine later on. I don't know whether or not I've got enough of these little red doodaddles. Oh, maybe I was supposed to use these. Is that what was supposed to happen? I can't see. These black instructions are terrible. This is, they took a 105-year-old. Wow. That's older than the Queen. In mother age. They're already setting dates to end lockdowns when, for all we know, the virus has only just begun. Yeah. I don't think that you can set lockdowns at this point in time. Radio, what did you miss? You missed that I am struggling to build Lego tonight. Pretty much I've made a mistake on every single one of these flowers. And we're talking about vaccinations. Oh, Frixler, hey buddy. It's lovely to have you here. This is probably a very awful conversation before you go into work. We should try and make it a bit more positive. Bad asthmatic, but I still mask up. Yeah. When I had to wear a mask, I did as well. There's no problem with that. Hope to get the vaccine before Christmas. In the last age group, I guess, so whole 2021 will be a year with not a normal life again, yeah. I have all the houses in front of me except Stephanie's, and I notice how much smaller they have become since the reboot. Yes, well, that happens. Yes, Brick Sloth, hopefully you'll have a good day at work. I'm not too sure whether or not it's hot, cold, good, bad, where you are, but hopefully it will be a good day. Right, so I've just got to take these apart again. Dear me. Oh my gosh. I can't do it. Right. There we go. One row is now completed in the way that it was intended to be. Oh dear. Right, let's get my other rows out and just sit and fix this one. Right. Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea, Corno. I think it's very much using our common sense as to who and when people should get the vaccine. Right. Whew. Almost there. Maybe. I don't know. Today. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah. Well, that's why I gave my sig figure stripy t-shirt, because I have 100 blue and white stripy t-shirts. Well, no, that's an exaggeration. I have a lot. I have a lot of stripy t-shirts. So when I saw that one as part of the elves theme, I was just like, yeah, that's got to be my sig fig shirt. And then up until very, very recently, I pretty much used to just wear like cargo shorts a lot. And then I had to be more responsible with my work attire. I'm hoping that vase will be okay. Right. Okay, cool. I managed to take almost an hour to build the first 5 flowers. Oh dear. Right, bag number 2. Oh, Raps is here. Hey, Raps. I hope you're going well. I hope that you've been doing all right with uni and all your studies and everything. I'm just building up the flower bouquet, the botanicals. Oops, I don't know where am I. The bouquet thing. It took me an hour to build the first 5 flowers. I had to go backwards and forwards a lot. Oh, Ratna's here as well. Hey, how you going? I hope you've been having a good week. Right. So we've got a bit more colourful in this bag. It looks like we're building up the poppy and the snapdragons. Just making up names of flowers now. I don't know. We're building up the orange one and the pink ones. That's what we're doing. Kone is interested in hunting down Stephanie's house, but something doesn't pull him to it as much as other houses. Everyone's saying hello to Raps. Raps loves the flower bouquet. Yay! Ooh, it would be awesome if Lego made the Sundrop flower from the Tangled. Yes, it would. That would be beautiful. I completely agree with that. And that flower has such beautiful shape to it as well, doesn't it? So that would just look stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. Right. Now we'll see. We'll see how I go with putting this together with some form of accuracy. Maybe. Cornet's coming in with the accuracy here. The California poppy and the snapdragons. Oh, I got it right. That's a rare and beautiful thing. Oh my gosh, and Raps is saying she would die if Lego did that. I wonder if we could work that out to do as like a mock. that would be so cool to try and figure that out. Especially because there's like a number of different like yellowy parts that we get. Like we get the traditional yellow, and then we get the bright light orange. We get like the gold. And then even things like with the roses here using like tan and that type of stuff. It'd be really interesting to see how to put that together. Oops. As I just rummage away here. Work in a tobacco shop, and it's supposed to be in the high 40s, I think, in Fahrenheit. So what's that, like 17, 15, 20 degrees Celsius? I don't know. I know that when it's 40 degrees here, it's 100 degrees for you guys. So, but I can't do that type of math on a Saturday night in my head. That's. I don't know who anyone's kidding to think that that's going to happen. Should it go to Kuchenhof? I butchered that in a very Australian way. It looks like I'm missing. It looks like I'm missing a yellow clip. Where are you? Oh, found it. All good. Right. Most beautiful flower garden in Europe. Yeah, there's some really gorgeous flower gardens around. Okay, that's the start of my poppy. Our pipes are finally all thawed. We don't have the upstairs bathroom. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. And for the star drop flower, also, oh, yes. Yes, because we've got lots of that translucent stuff as well. And then we've even got, like, the glittery ones too. Sparkle fingers, oh, my God. I shouldn't have my face on the screen. You guys see all my weird expressions now. Yeah, that's usually what I do, Doc, as well. After Ray and the Last Dragon, Encanto. I hope Lego makes Encanto sets. Me too. I'm looking forward to getting the Raya sets as well. I have seen that they are up on the Lego store as well, and they do say that they are coming March 1st as well, so that's kind of cool. But I am still going to wait and see if I can get them at Kmart. So we'll see. Amy's just finished the book. Yay! It's nice, isn't it? I like the Slytherin book with the potions classroom. And it's even kind of cool how there's that like little back corner bit like Snape's office, or I don't know what that section's meant to be. I'm sure that a better wizard or witch would be able to tell me. Love. People trying to speak Dutch and totally butchering it. It cracks me up, yeah. Actually, I was going to say I just about butcher every language I try. No, I do butcher every language that I try. I'm very, very well aware that as far as my Australian accent is concerned, is that it just likes being an Australian accent, and it really struggles to try and do anything other than that. I just can't transition into anything else. So let's get up to nearly 9. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's really cold. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, so what's freezing for you guys then in Fahrenheit? Because freezing 0 here with Celsius, like that's really easy for us to do. Amy wants the Raya sets for her birthday. Yeah. That doesn't sound right to me, but I think in Fahrenheit. Yeah, who knows? It doesn't sound right to me either. We'll just have to accept our differences, Sloth. Oh, yes. Yeah, adulting is not that great. Mall is out in my country. Yeah, sometimes some of the stores release it early, don't they? I know that sometimes if I go to Kmart a few days before it's due to come out, it's already out. But I don't think that they're supposed to do that. Right, I think I might have almost finished the poppy. Okay, right. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if this works. There's the poppy. It's kind of pretty. I do like the fact that it is orange. It's got its little stem happening. Jake will probably just buy the Raya poly bag if I can find it cheap enough on eBay. They're usually double the price on there, but I never find them in stores. Yeah, I can never find poly bags in stores as well. Call me Mocky. Hey, how you going? Oh, and Brickish is here as well. Hey, how you going? Blooming, yes, indeed. Yes, very, very chatty chat today. Friends Cinema is at the local store, but haven't bought it yet. Woodshop teacher, a burst pipe. I think that was at his workplace. How old can you start working in Australia? I think around about 15. But it could have changed. I know that I started working in cafes and stuff like that when I was like 14, 15, part-time. Oh my gosh, yay, Mama's Bricks has her birthday coming up too and is hoping to get all the Raya sets. Woohoo! Hope that your husband agrees, yes. Sure that you're a very well-deserving wife that deserves as much Lego as your heart desires. Going to get the movie on Disney Plus too. Oh, gorgeous. Just disappointed in Olivia's outfit with the mall. We have seen that top like 500 times. I don't know which top she's got. I haven't had that much of a look. And then British is just saying hello to everyone backwards and forwards. Right. Okay. Now, I think I have to do these little planty things. Fluffy, frondy things. Which is their official botanical name. Oh dear. Mama Bricks is agreeing and says it's also a pity. No, I do like having a few new outfits and different tops every now and again. Right, fluffy things. The first 2 fluffy things are done. Right. Pucky's in the hallway snoring. I can hear him from here. So cute. Oh, that's good. So Swap is saying the house is insured. Don't know what the deductible is, but guess we'll find out. Yes. Okay. The one with that metallic blue jacket and the little Pac-Man ghost on the undershirt. Oh, okay. In the shopping cube, the amusement park, the Heartbot friendship pack, and the garden set. Okay. When I saw the top for the first time, I really liked it, but now I think they're overusing it. The outfit is the exact same one she had in the amusement pier. Yeah. I think, yeah. I think the similar thing sort of happened with some of Emma's outfits as well, and then they sort of seemed to mix hers up a bit more, but they haven't really as much with, there's the little frondy thing. My Poppy. Can you come over this way, maybe? Maybe that's where I need to just face them this way. Alrighty, time to go and be an adult for the next 7 hours. Good luck. Have fun. Ah, Shift is here. Hey, buddy, a lovely South African friend. Need Lego to do a Snuggly Duckling set from Tangled. Think that would be awesome to have a tavern build with lots of different pieces. Yes, I agree. I'm hoping that once I get my other princess mocks done, then I might actually do a mock of the Snuggly Duckling, since we managed to get some of the little parts and the sticker and stuff like that with the tower. And Mark has also requested that one as well. So that might be something that I will be looking into. Yeah, but it was so tiny, Cornet. It wasn't really a tavern. It was just mere one seat. One seat and a piano. It's not a tavern. Yeah, Raps is saying the same thing. It's so little. But the nice thing is that we've got the parts and we've got the concept, so we can just build it out. Exactly. Okay, right. Now I have to do 2 snapdragons. We'll see. We'll see. Do we hold our breath? Hope for the best? Don't know. You guys now just end up looking at the top of my head. Right. Oh, that didn't work at all. Everyone's saying hello, build it. That would be awesome. Yes, I know. We're such Tangled fans. Whenever anyone mentions any set to do with Tangled, we're all so enthusiastic. The tavern, flower. You're supposed to line up. Okay. Right. And then, you know, Lego Disney, they never give the full thing. No, just an inkling. Everyone's saying hello, just Shift and Raps. Nice. Sounds glad to hear okay. And remember, always here for you. Yes, exactly, Corno. For every idiot that wants to say something horrible to you, buddy, there are huge amounts of people that can't wait to give you hugs and celebrate you for you. I just put the Grindelwald carriage with Diagon Alley. It looks great and finishes that old-fashioned feeling for me. Oh my God, that sounds so beautiful. I love that carriage with the thestral out the front. It is absolutely gorgeous. Right. Snapdragon is snapdragoning. Okay. Is this okay? Okay. Oops, no, this way. Oops. Backwards. Upside down, back to front. What do I think about the new Lego Mickey Mouse 4+ sets coming out? I don't know whether or not I've seen them. I'll have to take a look. Yep. Brickish is saying that she loves Mickey. That's the best. Yep, that's because you're the best too, Corne. You're awesome and amazing. Right. Okay, I'm just going to pop that one there because this one's getting left in the dust. Love Mickey Mouse. Oh, Jake's saying probably buy the $10 Mickey or £10 Mickey Mouse sets. That is, unless others go on a good sale. Yep. One of my bestie's birthday next week, and I'm getting the pineapple pencil holder for her. Oh my gosh, yes, I love that pencil holder. That's so awesome. I think I mentioned to you guys all the tax drama that happened last week as well, did I? Where my second last accountant ran off with all my money. Luckily, the Australian Taxation Office got it back, and my new accountant was awesome. And I found out that he has birds. He's got some birds as pets, and I saw those new little animals that came out. You know how we got the dogs, like the what are they? The Alsatians, German Shepherds. And we got the big dog, like the adult dog and the puppy dog. And then I think that they've got cats as well. And then I saw that there was a box with 2 birds in it. And I was just going, I really want to get that. Thank you present for my accountant. And then I was just like, I don't even know if he likes Lego. It's really bad that I just assume that he's going to. Is this right? Is that where you're supposed to go? In there? Okay. They leaks and no pictures are out yet. Only set names and pieces. Oh, the Mickey Mouse ones. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm usually really slow off the mark with this sort of stuff. I used to be a bit more up on all the news, but I've just sort of taken a bit of a step back from that, and I just get to watch people's channels and find out what sets they've got and what sets look awesome and cool. So, and I think that's been that's been such a nice thing about getting to know more channels that are into similar sets to me. So even being able to watch L of L's channel and see the Duplo unicorn, had to get that Duplo unicorn because I saw that on her channel, and I was just like, yeah, completely iconic, absolutely loved it, and amazing. And so I suspect that might be what will happen with the Mickey sets, the Mickey 4+ sets. But I do really like 4+ sets. I do tend to get quite a few of them because they are super awesome and lovely. I think that we really need a new mini doll theme since the Lego Elves theme stopped. Now we only have Disney and the Friends. Yeah, I know. I think that we sort of got Lego Movie 2 because there were mini dolls in that theme, and I didn't mind what they did with the mini doll sets because it did seem to me like the beautiful white and trans blue castle, the pop-up party bus, the Sister Mayhem or Star Sister, I don't know, the round spaceship. That's it. Oh dear, the round spaceship, the two-seater spaceship that was sort of shaped like a W, and the Sweet Mayhem little battle pack carry case thing, and the spa. All of those sets looked really, really nice as like a collection, if that sort of makes sense. So I can understand why Lego was sort of like, let's just throw in Lego Movie 2. And for what it's worth, I do actually think, okay, yeah, I do actually think that the Lego Movie 2 has made it a little bit easier to have cities and themes and that type of stuff. Oh, well, not themes, but cities and displays and all of that type of stuff with mini dolls and minifigures. So if nothing else, the Lego Movie 2 did help in that respect. And I really enjoyed that movie. I think that it's awesome. I love both the Lego movies and Lego Batman as well. Just super awesome. But that was a very long-winded tangent. But yes, we definitely need another theme. I also don't know whether or not Lego is waiting since we've got dots. And I don't know whether or not they're sort of like, oh, well, that's sort of like a bit more of a feminine theme, so we'll target that as the bright and colourful thing and see. Maybe they're doing more market research with a new theme. Amy and I have had many a discussion about what we could potentially be getting. So, yeah, that would be kind of interesting to see where to from here with that. Very, very interesting. But I agree, I really miss the elves. But I think I will be getting one of the one of the Ninjago dragons. Can't talk tonight. Corne, I just need you here to translate everything out of my head to everyone else because I can't do it, anyone at all. If you want, great, just give me the one she had in the Cupcake Cafe. Oh my gosh, yes, I know. The Cupcake Cafe top was really cool. I loved that one. That was the sand green one, wasn't it? Yeah, that top's Raps's favourite as well, the Cupcake Planet thing. Shift Saw Pictures. The budgies, yes, the budgies. Birds, I don't know. Something with feathers, Jake. Yeah, Corne was shocked that they put solar panels on Andrea's house and not on Mia's house, since Mia's house seems like a better house to do that, since that one is more eco-friendly look to it. Yes, I agree, but who knows? It was actually interesting when I was putting the solar panels on Andrea's house, because my understanding in Australia is that solar panels always have to be facing north. Yeah, on Andrea's house, they were on all the different slopes. So I don't know how realistic Andrea's solar panels actually are. But maybe that's not what they're going for. Mama's Bricks has to go. Bye, Mama's Bricks. You've probably long gone because I'm really far behind in the chat. My gosh. Bye, Mama's Bricks. Enjoy your new dot style. I might have got a secret photo of them from Mama's Bricks, and they look beautiful, Corne. Yes, that's the one. Sister, I knew that there was something about sweet sisters in there. A spaceship. I was so close. Oh my gosh, Amy, you come up with like, honestly, you should be like the ideas go-to guru for Lego and some of the sets, particularly with your princess ideas, are just iconic, absolutely iconic and awesome. Yep, that's the other one, Wild Mayhem Starfighter. Oh my gosh, I know, we've been talking about that for such a long time as well. So disappointed that video doesn't have mini dolls. Yeah, I know, me too. But I do like the look of the mini figs. They do look really pretty. I did watch Ellie V's video that she did with them, and I must admit I do really like the mermaid character. I thought that was super, super pretty. So I don't know. I'm trying to resist getting another theme. I can't add more. I can't add more themes to my collection. But it's just so bright and colourful and pretty. Rickish is saying video should have had both. Yeah, I kind of agree. Oh, Sai's here. Hi, Sai. Hope you're going well, my friend. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind in the chat. Jake, video should just not existed. I watched about Custom Ray and the Last Dragon. Oh, cool. That sounds awesome. I'm really interested to see the dragon. That's what I'm really interested in, because now that I've watched like the preview, like the trailer, I do really like the look of the dragon, and I think that the dragon is so much more of that sort of slinky, serpent-like Eastern style dragon. But yeah, I don't know whether or not Lego has done the dragon justice or not. Koine was saying, yeah, video, perfect opportunity for both as well. Yep. Maybe have liked video sets if they had mini dolls. Yeah, maybe. Spy theme, wizards and witches theme, pirates, monster theme, and fairies. Yeah, I know. It's just brilliant. But even Amy, like when we're talking, like when we were talking about the petite towers, and you were just going through and listing the different types of petite towers all the different princesses could have, it was just like, oh my gosh, yes, makes sense, brilliant, awesome, sounds fantastic. It's just absolutely brilliant. The mermaid and the unicorn and the blue alien. Yeah, the mermaid hairpiece is gorgeous, and I kind of like the fact that they're a bit bonkers. To no one's surprise, in the fact that it's not just a mermaid but an ice cream mermaid. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just sort of go the fact that they're all a little bit like, a bit odd. British loves the minifigures video just as I'm saying that they're all a bit bonkers. Joe and I. Same wavelength. I know, like to me, I just sort of think to myself that would be so amazing. And for me, I just sort of go, I could see, particularly with the witches and the wizards, that it would be able to fit into more of like that dark forest and a bit more like potions and, you know, herb gardens and all of those sorts of things as well. Like really sort of push it out to be a bit more like the Wizards of Middle Earth rather than the Wizards of Harry Potter. Do you know what I mean? Like that's where my thoughts kind of go, is that sort of idea of witches and wizards and that type of stuff. And I could then sort of see that if we were going to have like the forests and, you know, the spell binding and spell casting and all of that type of thing, that you could get some really beautiful like organic sort of builds out of that as well. Like I just sort of keep thinking about Radagast the Brown from The Hobbit, and sort of the fact that his house was sort of built around that tree with all the sort of shapes and the vines and stuff coming out of it. That's what I would love to see Lego do with the wizards and witches mini doll theme. And again, I just sort of go with the fairy stuff. I just sort of think when we're sort of talking about like Tinkerbell and being able to do some of the stuff that we saw Lego do with the troll set, with all the sort of miniature characters, but with the giant flowers and all of that sort of stuff. I just sort of go, that would be so beautiful. So, so beautiful. Right, 4. I'm just talking so much tonight. This is going to take forever. You guys are in for a long day. Jo's saying she prefers the figs in the beat boxes to the blind boxes. Yeah, I didn't spend a lot of time checking out which ones were which. Could actually sit back down and have a look. Exactly. Anything that's bright, colourful, rainbow, cute, it's just sort of like, like drawn to it. It's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Imagine a CMF series for video as mini dolls. How great would that be? A green mini doll, rocker ghost, a cowboy singer mini doll, and the orange alien mini doll. I know. I could see that totally happening. And particularly if they did it like even half and half, like half the characters as minifigs and the other half as mini dolls, and bring back some of that Lego Movie 2 energy. Okay. What am I doing with these ones? Where do these go? Here? Do you go here? I don't know why I'm asking the Lego piece, but I am. Alrighty. Snap. Snappy snapdragons. Oh, I'm caught up. Surprised, yeah. I'm surprised that they haven't done those either. I just think that they're just brilliant ideas. Would be awesome to have lots of new tops and outfits with potion things, new foliage colours. Oh my gosh, many ideas. Hope Lego does a new theme for mini dolls with the wizards. Yeah, I know. It's just, it would be so gorgeous. Like, you can just imagine like the cloaks and the staffs and you know, all of that sort of stuff. You know, something more like iconic sort of makeup looks. Would be amazing. Right, that's where my Snapdragon is up to for now. So getting there, I think I've been going along correctly. Not overly confident, but hopeful. Yeah. And again, I just sort of think like with the whole fairy thing, that would be so beautiful. Even if they didn't go down so much of like the Tinkerbell road, I just sort of think, you know, aligning fairies with like different flowers, different plants, different leaves would be so awesome and amazing. That. You can tell I talk about makeup all the time, constantly. When I'm not building Lego, I'm a makeup guru. I don't know. I was just thinking, like, was it Saruman the White? He had sort of like spot brows, didn't he? That's a thing, isn't it? For like sort of wizards. No. Exactly. So I'm glad that someone does. Oh, lovely, Raps. Thanks so much for stopping by, sweetheart. It's always lovely having you here in the chat. I hope that you have a fantastic weekend and week. Right. Cool. Hopefully I did actually get to say goodbye to someone who was actually leaving at the time instead of waiting until everything was all over. And they've well and truly gone. Now I'm just building up the last little, oops, I can't really see that, the last little petals, pods, I don't know, things, the last bits to this page. Oh dear, it's been one of those weeks, gang. I just can't help it. Oh, oh dear. I do like the way that these snapdragons are looking though so far. They are looking really gorgeous, which is kind of cool. Right. Okay. Okay. Right, so I do more of these. Cool. All right, I know. When I'm not building Lego, the florists are calling me for a lowdown on what's going on in the world. Not even a little bit. I have the utmost respect for people who actually do have some sort of an idea about what different flowers are and all of that sort of stuff. It's just not my thing. So I tend to go with things like generic sort of explanations of, you know, a frondy thing or a spiky thing. Flowery, you know, the one with the flowers on it. The purpley sort of one. It's pretty much how I describe plants. Right, 4 more of these to go. And then we'll add them on to the little thing. Does seem like, how was the build? The rose confused me, not gonna lie, but that might speak more about my headspace about the actual Lego. I don't know. The daisy was a nice build, but I didn't realize that we were meant to build 2 of them until I got over until I had actually finished building the roses. So I really had no idea about the 2 daisies. The poppy was a nice build, and to be honest, I am actually enjoying building these snapdragons. So I think as it's been going on, I've sort of started to get a bit more used to how these instructions work. I'm starting to find a bit more of a groove with it as well, so it's kind of cool. I do think that obviously because they're flowers, it does sort of mean that you're building up a number of parts that are all the same before you sort of click them together, whether or not they're like the petals or what have you. But it does sort of seem to have a few parts all together, but nowhere near as many as like the Colosseum, so can't really complain about that. Yeah, so the build is actually pretty nice now that I've got my head around how to look at these instructions, but not the easiest instructions to sort of figure out. I think much like many people, I don't really like the black pages. So some of the parts I find it really difficult to see. Like even these dark green parts on the black page don't show up that well. But in saying that, I am multitasking. So I don't know whether or not if I was just sat here by myself with a cup of tea and, you know, some, you know, YouTube playing or whatever, it would probably be a bit more easier to focus. but yeah, it's kind of cool. It's nice. It's a nice build. I think that they do look pretty as well. So I definitely think that it's one of those sets that actually photographs how it looks. So there's my first completed Snapdragon extravaganza. Ooh. Just know a few flower names, and then people go mad at me because Daisy's yellow and white stalks. Not me. I'd be like, oh yes, those ones. It's definitely one of those things where I just sort of think to myself, if I had like additional lifetimes, then I could definitely have seen myself going down the road of learning more about flowers. But because I just have this one lifetime, I just can't fit that into my brain as well as everything else that's in there at the moment. End of the conversation, I usually just ask if it was Stacey we're talking about. I struggle seeing the part colours on the black background too. Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh, I know. Like, I mean, if Lego wants me to feel bad about getting older, then they're going about it the right way. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've released 18 plus booklets that are on black pages that just make me think to myself, do I need glasses? Do I need to go and see an optometrist before I actually build this Lego set? Lego aren't really making my self-esteem feel that great moment. Right, am I supposed to be building one of this? Okay, I do build one like this and then one slightly differently. Right. Okie dokie. All right, getting there. So I think once we've got the Snapdragons done, then we've got one more bag to go. So that's kind of cool. Oh my gosh, I know, Jake. Like that's the thing. I can't even imagine a world with that type of craziness. Just doesn't make sense in my head. Right, leaves. Leaves are in. I don't know who was in charge of this idea with the black pages. It's just bananas to me. Absolute bananas. Right. Leaves. And then stem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've still got 5 of these things. I feel like I've done something wrong. This Botanicals build's really shaken my confidence. I should have just stuck with princess sets. Oh, Pucky's up. He's just flapping his ears, doing his little dog stretches. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, we've got the little trying to be more adult by using black. Yeah, I know. But when you're an actual adult, you can't see anything in the black pages. It was some young whippersnapper that designed these black pages. If something doesn't make sense to Ruth, then it doesn't make sense to us. But in this case, it actually doesn't make sense. It happens. It happens. Our stars are bound to align at least once or twice. Hopefully. Oops, no, got that bit right. Sarah was getting pains in her chest. She was building this set with like, oh no. Thanks so much for the Lego bouquet. I'm going to keel over with a heart attack now. Gosh. Just having a panic attack trying to put this together. Thanks for the romantic gesture, Lego. Really appreciate it. Oh dear, I know I shouldn't be laughing. That was really dark. I'm sorry, guys, but it's been a week. It has been a week for me. So my dark humour is coming out probably more than what it normally does. Oh my gosh. I wonder how much focus group testing Lego did with these instructions. That's what I want to know. Because admittedly, I haven't surveyed, everyone. I haven't asked a lot of people, but a lot of like the Lego fans that I know, either through YouTube or Instagram or whatever, have said that they don't like these, particularly when they're adults. And it seems the older we are, the less we like these. It's like on a curve. The light shining on doesn't help either, no. Well, I had to put a lamp up here. So I've got my fan over here and I've got my lamp here, because when I sat down to actually go into the back end of stream, it was just black. It was just so dark. I was just like, oh, nobody's going to see who I am. I'll just look like a shady character from the underworld or something. So yeah, I had to put my lamp on, but which does cause a lot of the glare, unfortunately. But at least then you can sort of see me a bit better. Right, I think I've got both the leaves done. Right, and so then I just jam these together. Right, so that's the snapdragon on the little straight stalk. Yeah. Which you can't really see, but I can. And, gently, gently. And there's the little snapdragon on the little bendy stalk. Perhaps can we fit that in there? That sort of gap. Ooh. Maybe this side of the daisy, so that we can see the pink, kind of. Move that back up there a bit more. Okay. Alrighty. Haven't seen the black instructions until you just showed them. They look more horrible than I thought. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, do they? Oh, Em's here. Hey, buddy. I hope you're going well today, mate. Star Wars sets love a black background. Oh my gosh. I couldn't even. Okay, so we're now building up the lavender, the purple thing, and then some frondy bits. Looks so pretty. Yes, the snapdragons do look gorgeous, I must admit. I don't know whether or not I would have used pink for the poppy if I was putting together. I don't know whether or not I would use orange for the poppy if I was putting together this bouquet. I probably would have used pink, but I can understand why Lego went with orange. Okie dokie. Right. Let's see, we've got the large leafy bits. 6 a.m. finally went to sleep. Yeah, I don't think, well, Brett was saying earlier that he didn't get to sleep till 5. So you guys seem to have late sleep schedules. What I would call night owls, not the morning larks. I usually try and get to sleep before 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, but I think I am probably closer to a night owl than to a morning person. Right. Okay. Fortunately, I just have to do one stalk of lavender. That's all I have to focus on. Everyone is saying hello to everyone, which is lovely. I always love it when you guys just chat away in the comments about awesome things. Okay. You just get to look at the top of my head. Daddy Choo Choo. I love that as a nickname for Brett. And then this goes that way. Okay, yes. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. It's a general rule of thumb. Had a rubbish sleep last night. Kept waking up all the time. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's no good, Joe. I think that there's a few of us here that do have very strange sleep patterns. But I've also come to the conclusion that it's not that uncommon. And I think that more often than not, by trying to conform to everybody else's sleep patterns, it just stresses us out even more. And obviously there are things like, you know, families and work and school and whatever that we have to sort of do, that we have to conform to, but it would be nice if we had a bit more say in that. Okay, now I've got to do 9 of these things. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if I can count to 9 today. Went to bed at 4 a.m. Right. I'm just going to power away on these little things. Yeah, I love that idea, Ratner. I think that would be gorgeous. Although I kind of think that it would be kind of cool to do something different with her and do something special with her, because she's all got the ice cream stuff on her too. So I was sort of thinking it would be quite interesting to see if we could perhaps incorporate like the video mermaid into more of like my amusement park area. No, it doesn't even exist. It hasn't really even been started yet. But because I've got like the Unikitty roller coaster and Cloud Cuckoo Land and the different Unikitty and Puppycorn characters, and then they've got like the little buggies that they can drive around the amusement park area as well. I do really want to try and figure out how I can incorporate some of the older amusement park sets, like the space ones and all of that sort of stuff, but also the newer amusement pier ones. And that's where I just sort of go, I think on that pirate coaster that we got with the Friends amusement pier, we had the mini doll, was it, I can't remember her name. If Cornet's out there, he'll know exactly which mini doll it was. But she was supposed to be dressed up as a mermaid taking photos, and I just sort of go, I could really see substituting the video mermaid into that set and into that sort of area, like really change things up quite a bit, if that kind of makes sense. So that's sort of more where my thoughts were going as far as like the video sets, because I think that video and Unikitty kind of would look cool together because they're a bit bonkers and bright and colourful and like really awesome and fun, if that kind of makes sense. I don't know. But again, I don't even know whether or not I'm going to be able to get any of the video sets anyway. So I do have to be a bit careful as to what I end up getting and what I don't. Because obviously at the moment, like the Friends sets and the Friends sets and the Disney Princess sets are sort of like the top of my list. And then I also quite enjoy the Chloe. Yes, Cornet, thank you, Chloe. I was going to say Chloe, but then I didn't have confidence enough in myself to say Chloe. This is a good set, but not for me. Yeah, I don't think it's for everyone. I think that you've got other stuff that you would probably enjoy a lot more than this one. But I'm, I'm an old lady that likes flowers and Lego. So, here we are. Here we are doing our thing. So, yeah, and I'm also sort of interested to see how they actually look in a vase as well. So I don't know whether or not we'll have much of a chance today, but just over here I do have my dresser that does have quite a few different vases and stuff in it. And I think that this one is too open at the top. It does need to be a bit narrower so that they sort of stand up a bit better. But we'll see. We shall see how we go. Today I'm Daddy Choo Choo, King of the Castle and Motorbike Mechanic. Oh, probably did say Pucky corn. One of Pucky's many nicknames is Puppy. So it wouldn't surprise me. Nothing old about me. Oh, Monkey Kid Mountain, yes. Yeah, thanks, Jake. Monkey Kid Mountain has it going on. I completely agree, Brickish. I think that that's awesome. Oh my gosh, yeah, I know. I think it would, I always have really liked the Paradisa theme colour palette. And I can definitely see sets getting translated into that colour palette. That would be that sort of Tropicana look to it. I can also see that something like that would then look really nice next to the downtown diner with some of that Art Deco type architecture as well. If, Corne, you and I are thinking along the same lines, to think that we might be, but like sort of the pale minty green, the light yellow, the light pink, like that sort of colour palette, I think, and white, lots of sort of white, I think would look really cool. And a few flamingos thrown in there, of course. Right, now I've just got to add flowers to all of this, I think. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. I like that idea. I liked the Huntsman movies as well, with Snow White and the Huntsman, and then I also liked the second one with like the Ice Queen in it as well. I thought that they were really cool. I can't tell how this is supposed to be constructed. Uh-oh. Okay, there's one of my little lavender bits. So that's kind of cool. I do like the look of that. I like that 3-piece leaf thing in gold, and then Queen whatever Wanabe's crown from Lego Movie 2, and then the little lavender colour things. And I'm assuming that I meant to add 4 around here to start with. And then I think that I'm supposed to build them up from the little middle bit. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I keep thinking about the Disney castle and how I need it. Someone help me. Yeah. It's a pretty cool set. It's oh, but it's very skinny. I was surprised at how skinny it is. Tall, but skinny. And I wasn't prepared for that. I don't know what I was prepared for, but I wasn't prepared for the proportions that it has. Corne's seen pictures of the new hotels. It looks Victorian, has a pastel colour palette, revolving doors, a dark roof with some trees, and a perfect aesthetic for tea parties. Oh, okay. Cool. I'm sure it will be lovely. It'll be interesting to see how it compares to the Grand Hotel. Everything's going wonky, gang. Oh. Right. Woodshop teacher. Teenage girls have so much stuff. It's a requirement of life. And if it makes you feel any better, I think I've got more stuff now than what I did when I was a teenager. So just keeps expanding. It's also quite remarkable as to how we can generally remember where we've got all our stuff as well. Considering the amount that we have. This is a florist practice set. I feel bad for the florist if they end up with me as their apprentice. Bit like, I don't know what's going on. How do I do this? I don't understand it. Right, stand up. You. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. It's getting there, gang. The forest theme, the school and the hotel are the only interesting sounding things to me. I'll probably skip the circus stuff. I'm interested to see the circus stuff. Especially if it's a bit more like a carnival as well, because that's pretty much all I had growing up. Although we didn't really call them carnivals, we would call them shows. But I think carnival makes the most amount of sense, and they would travel as well. So we'd only have like the show in my hometown for like one weekend, and then we'd pack up and go on to the next town. And definitely no theme parks. It's also going to be quite interesting to see how like the circus stuff or the carnival stuff fits in with like the amusement pier and that type of thing as well. I haven't seen the Cruella trailer yet, but I do love Emma Stone. It's a bit smaller, but from what can I see, very gorgeous and completely different from the last one. That one gave me Hollywood vibes. Oh, cool. It's got a bigger room, so I have room left for clutter and more Lego. That's the problem with more space, more stuff to fill it up with. If I have to flee, good 3 shirts, 3 jeans, 3 socks, and a good pair of shoes. Funnily enough, if I had to make a run for it, it would kind of be the same, but with an added pug. Have seen the bigger circus set. It's disappointed me. It's just a roller coaster going around a circus tent. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at it. Have to have a look at it and see. Again, sometimes I sort of think to myself, I've just got to be mindful that not everything translates that well into photos or images, and sometimes the build experience can be quite good. And again, sometimes sets that are a bit like can actually be modified into something that looks a bit more awesome. We'll have to see. 6 feet flat spell, but oh. Thought since you're so nice and you're sick, it's a Lego storage room, and I decided to make it a house. No, I think that if my sig fig could have like its dream area, it would be entire sig fig city. Thanks, Jake. That's lovely. The circus is great. I can get my flying Graysons in the big tent. The colours don't look that good to me, although the mini dolls will have crazy hair colours like lavender and teal. Oh, cool. What colours are in the circus? Like what colours are popping up in that picture that you saw, Corno? Oh, and then M saying, dog following me, of course. I'll probably have to carry Pucky, knowing my luck. Probably get bored part way. Or no, he probably wouldn't be too bad. Just to start with, because he does enjoy a good scamper. What happened here? Oh my gosh, this lavender is going to be it's getting complex, gang. Oh my gosh. Okay, oh, this is where I'm up to. So I've got one extra little frondy bit sticking up off the 4 main bits. They're all technical flower terms as well, in case any of you were wondering. Need better pics. Oh, you got this? Okay. I'm excited about the riding centre, another horse set for me to collect. Still need to get the horse jumping from 2019. Thought I saw a lot of red, white and purple with some hints of teal. Oh, cool. Okay. I did think that it should be red and white. So I'm glad to sort of hear that that's coming into it. That seems to be like kind of a bit of a traditional circus vibe, colour, palette, I guess. M saying send the photos on Insta or share them to the Discord corner if they're secret squirrel pictures. Jake was telling me the other day that because Discords are private, then Lego can't take the photos down and people won't get into trouble for sharing them. Unless Lego wants to be friends with me on Discord, which I highly doubt that they would, especially if they watched this build. Be like, what is that grown woman doing to a botanical set? Oh dear. Right. Okay. Right, now I've just got to add this little bit in here as well, which is not easy to do. I don't know how this is supposed to work. Was this the bet that gave Sarah heart palpitations? Oh my gosh. I don't like this. This is... The snapdragons were fine. This lavender is not my jam. Okay, this is where I'm now up to. I've got 2 little frondy bits sticking up. And I've got 3 more to make. Oh my gosh. Oh, Dan's here. Hey, Dan. Thought I'd pop in from my night of Nintendo and anime to say hi and thumbs up. Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate that. I actually got a Switch yesterday, so I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing the past day and a half. Very excited to continue on my little Animal Crossing journey. I don't know whether or not I'll be able to get any other games because clearly I'm not that technical. We can all appreciate that. But I loved my little Animal Crossing Pocket Camp on my phone so much that I had to treat myself and get a Switch. And yeah, it's really cool. It's so much fun. And then it's been quite interesting as well because every now and again I will watch Animal Crossing videos on YouTube. And there's a couple of really lovely people that do like really nice streams on Twitch as well. And they're just like so relaxing and so chilled out and cozy that I think that's what they call them, cozy live streams on Twitch, which is really cool. Yeah, I just find a couple of them super relaxing, especially to watch on a Sunday afternoon because quite often I'll nap. Am I supposed to be putting stuff in the middle? I don't understand this diagram. Oh, was I'm supposed to put... No, I think I've done it right. Okay, I think I've done it right. Oh, there we go. Sent them via Instagram. Yep. If you want to pop them onto our Discord, that would be good. I quite like to have a look at the photos if you've got. I guess we can never send Lego an invite to the server. I don't think that they want to join our server. I am. They're too exclusive. Trying a new pun each time is blockhead's derogatory. There are actual channels with the words blockhead in them. UK Blockhead. It's a fantastic channel that does a lot of micro builds, Dan. I need to get onto Fortnite. Oh, I don't know whether or not I could handle the stress of Fortnite. That sounds far too challenging for me. Isn't that the one where you have to stay alive till the end and kill people? Oh my gosh, I don't think that I'd enjoy that at all. The pressure of trying to cope with that would give me heart palpitations. I like Animal Crossing because you don't really have to do much of anything. You just mooch around and do a bit of farming and catch some fish and hang out with these cute little animals. I was pleasantly surprised. I was pleasantly surprised as to who I've been able to get onto my island already as well. So, not really my dreamies, but for the most part, characters that I don't mind. Yeah, pop them all onto Discord. I'll have a look. I'll pop over to Discord probably once we finish streaming. And then, I forgot to ask Sarah if she was streaming today. Does anyone know if Sarah's streaming afterwards? I didn't ask her. I don't know how her and Mike are going with the backlog either. You can stream Lego on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Yeah, I did last week. I did stream in both places last week. I didn't do it this week. But maybe. Maybe one day. I don't think that anyone over on Twitch watched us last week. And I wasn't sure whether or not that was causing some of the glitches for you guys as well. I think it might be better if I can actually hook my laptop into my modem as well, so it goes through like the yellow cord thing rather than through Wi-Fi. I think that might help, but I don't know. I don't understand a lot of technology type things. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, that's my little lavender spiky thing for now. I don't know if it looks like the photo or not. It's weird. I struggled to figure out what was going on in the photo. But that's what we've got. Right. Onto the stem. There's an overabundance of free demos. Helps me find great games for cheap. Look up Unrailed. Love it. Cool. Thanks, Dan. It's Blockhead UK. Hell yeah. They're on the Discord. Oh, yeah, Sarah is streaming. Oh, she is streaming. Oh, cool. Unrail has a free demo. I think you might like it. Unrailed sounds like my life over the last couple of weeks, Dan. I don't know whether or not I need to play the game to become unrailed. No, it's fine. Okay, right, now I just need to put these little bits together and then add them to one of our stalks. Where's my last little connecting thing? There's a Duplo camping set. It's really small and cute, and you have to review it. not trying to demand you to review Duplo. I'm regressing. Regressing anyway, Jake. I'll look into it. I'll have a look and see if I can find it. And if it's not too pricey, then I will. I must admit that since I bought the unicorn set as well, I've seen that there's like other little animals that are on, like Duplo animals that are on. There we go. That's the lavender. Oh. Although I don't know about the shape of this. I always thought that lavender was supposed to be more like tapered. And this seems to have a weird shape to it. I don't know. But anyway, it's there. Right. Yeah, there's some Duplo little train cars like what we got with the unicorn, but they've got like tigers and pandas and stuff on them. It's just like they're so cute. But I'm just like going, I don't know if I could handle falling down a Duplo rabbit hole. I think that there would be people in my life that would be seriously questioning what was going on with me if I started to get an abundance of Duplo in my life. I can see the lavender looks weird. Yeah, I agree. The lavender does look weird. Not trying to match either, but I'm railed. Too much demanding. I can see Ruth playing Call of Duty. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a wuss when it comes to that type of stuff. I'm such a sook. Where does this go? Where do you go? Like that. I think that goes like that, but, you know, we'll see. I'm not sure. Thanks for stopping by, Dan. Enjoy Unrailed or whatever you're playing. No, I don't know. It gets all the stress of your day out your system. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I need, I don't know. I think, admittedly, it probably does depend. Like, I know that when I had my first PlayStation, so like PlayStation 1, like the little old grey one that would flap up at the top and all of that sort of thing, I did. Okay, I've got to make 3 of these. Okay, then. Great. Thanks for telling me, Lego. I did get the actual handheld gun thing that you could get with that set, with that, which was really cool because quite often it would be awesome to be able to then come home and shoot some stuff after work or before going to work, depending on what was happening in my life. But the shooting game that I had was like, it was sort of like clay pigeons and targets, much like you would get at a carnival or a show or whatever. So it wasn't like gory. And I think that sort of made it a lot easier. And then it had like these really funny sound effects to it as well. But yeah, I did really enjoy that game. But I think the stuff where it is more of me against a game is different compared to playing Fortnite, where it's against other people, and the idea is that you need to kill other people rather than kill characters in a game. I don't know. I just find that whole thing a bit weird for me. It's just me. It's my thing. I don't know. And then I also think, like, as I've gotten better at being able to understand what's going on in my head, then I also have gotten better at being able to realise that wanting to come home from work and play a shooting game is probably not the healthiest option. So, I don't know. What's the Fallout world, Brett? I don't know what is that, like some sort of wasteland dystopian thing. Even when I get ads about like the zombie apocalypse type apps that you can get on your phone, even watching those ads stress me out. I'm just like, I can't handle this. This is not something that I can do. And it's also like, yeah, I don't know. I think I've got an overactive imagination as well, which probably doesn't help with certain things either. Like, I do really enjoy The Walking Dead. I've watched most of that series. But I have to watch it with my brother because he needs to supervise me. There needs to be another adult present in the room while I watch scary things. Otherwise, I can't handle it. So, yeah, I'm that person. I think I know what you mean, Ruth. I don't even know what duos. I just want to build an island with cute animals on it. Like, seriously. Just shooting stuff, probably black instruction books and uncolourful sets. Exactly. Exactly. I've learned healthier techniques, Jake. Fallout's a good game. I just sort of go, if it works for you, then do it. Like, I know the ridiculousness of my situation of being the age that I am and needing my brother to supervise me to watch zombie movies. Like, I realise that that's an uncommon and ridiculous thing. I'm very aware of that. Post-apocalyptic type game. Pro, hide behind me. I'll just drag you down. I'd bamboozle you, Brett. throw you off your game. Right, we've got 3 leaves. And they don't actually look too bad from the back because this bit is actually dark green, not black. I don't know what that's showing up for you guys. This little bit's black, but the rest of it is sort of greenish, which is kind of cool. It doesn't look awful, is my thoughts on that. Right. Oh, let me just jam these bits into here. But I thought, weren't we supposed to bend these? Are these supposed to be bendy? Yeah, they're meant to bend like that, aren't they? Right. 1, 2. And then we've just got this purple thing at the end. Like things with zombies in it. Yeah. Yeah, but that's all, like, I just sort of go, anything that's got a bit too much gore in it just isn't for me. Especially if they make it feel like it could be possible. And I think that that's also where Call of Duty could be possible. So anything that has the potential to happen in the world, it's not for me. Which is why I just like my animals on my island. But again, I just sort of go each their own. I'm not a huge gamer. I can't imagine that I'm going to be getting into playing loads of games either. I just, probably don't really have heaps of time to be able to do that. But I did want to at least get Animal Crossing because I think that that's going to be something that I will definitely enjoy, especially because a lot of the videos that I've been watching on YouTube have been all about building islands. So I'm just sort of like, anything where I just get to build something to make something look really cute and cool, I'm there for. And of course, there's some, funny looking animals that are all sort of quirky and crazy colours. So that sort of works for me as well. Right. 4 of, okay. Right, there's the start of our last little purple thing. So that's the start of it. Now I've just got to put together a heap of these things, these flowery things. Petals. Which is basically 2 of those leaf things with a purple clip in the middle of them. I literally only play Lego games on my Xbox. Yeah, but if that's what you enjoy, then, you know, that's where I just sort of go, then just do that. I have played a couple of the Lego games on my app. I really liked the Lego Tower game, actually. That was my sort of jam, for sure, where you could just give your little Lego people cute outfits and build cute little floors that are all bright and colourful. There's a pattern. Lego games are great chillaxing games, yeah. And I think that that's really sort of where I was coming from with Animal Crossing as well, is that I need something to help relax. Which ones am I supposed to be doing? These ones? These ones? I think that I'm doing this right. I don't know. This botanicals thing, I don't know. I'm losing my confidence while building these flowers. I'm going to need like some chocolate or something to cheer me up after I finish this. Yeah. Like, I mean, again, I can understand exactly where that's coming from. And to be fair, I think that I had a lot more of that attitude. I was living in the UK as well. Oh, Tease is here. Hey, Tease. How are you going? I hope that you're doing well. Your dad was in here a little bit earlier, which was really cool. I liked the Lego Tower app too, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm no expert. I haven't really played them. I quite like my Animal Crossing app on my phone, and I really like my little Harry Potter app on my phone as well. They're sort of my two of my go-to sort of things. And then the other sort of games that I have on my phone that I sort of have anything to do with at all are like really weird, boring ones to help me unwind. So like Find the Word, or, you know, sort all these coloured balls into the same test tube sort of thing, like that sort of thing. Oh, okay. Oh, right. I shouldn't have worried about where I was putting those leaves because we actually put them all the way around. It didn't feel like that to start with. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that you're going well, Atiz. That's so nice. Yeah, I'm going well, although admittedly this botanical set has really thrown me off my game quite a lot. But it's looking pretty now. Like, that looks really nice. It's still a little bit square, but it's sort of curving up. Like, particularly when you look at it this way, it looks a lot more roundy, which is cool. Right. Okay, 6. Okay, right. Yeah. I don't know. Have they made anything with Ewoks in it? If there was an Ewoks app, I'd be all over that. Heard some people were disappointed in the new mall. I don't know. The pictures that I saw of it, I thought that it looked nice. I don't know. But again, I just sort of go, sometimes it's really hard to tell by photos. You know, it can be. It shouldn't be, but it can be. Like, I still sort of go, my favourite set that I've ever built of all time really doesn't photograph well at all, but it's a really lovely set. It's really, really pretty. I like the way that it looks on my shelf. It's not the favourite display piece because it's not very grand or spectacular. It's just really gorgeous. And I kind of like the fact that it's sort of a bit more subtle. But like when I built that set, it was just like I just absolutely loved it. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Have I done something wrong here? Oh, no, I have done something wrong here. Tracks. Oopsies. I'm using too many leaf pieces. Right. That's how it's supposed to look, and then it looks more round. Lego really has their stuff together. Any ideas for next week? Not really. Any requests? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get any of the new stuff or not. It will depend on if it's in at Kmart or not. So maybe I'm trying to think of what I've got left to build. Oh, I've got the organic cafe. We could build that next week with some of the other cafes maybe. That might be cool. Maybe like the juice bar, frozen yogurt shop, maybe a few like that. Pull out some of those sort of older sets and build one of the new ones and then a few of the older ones. We could do that. The lemonade stand maybe as well. That was a really cute little set from back in the day. We could do like a little cafe corner or something. Oh, CC. Invite CC on and build cafe sets. Heard it first, everyone is sorts stool balls into digital test tubes. No, exactly. No, I enjoy sorting my Lego. I just don't know it. Gotta go. See ya, teas. Thanks so much for stopping by. What's that? This is my favourite set of all time. It's an elf set. Aria and the Song of the Wind Dragon, I think. It's got a dragon in it and like a floating cloud thing with a harp and a little shop, music studio harp thing. When I built Diagon Alley, I was shocked by the size because on the box it looked so much smaller. Yeah, I know. But that was the same thing with the Disney castle as well. Like, to me, the Disney castle looked like big, but instead it was like skinny and tall. And it's just like, oh, the dimensions were not what I was expecting. And as I was building it, I was just like, how much taller is this getting? So much taller than what I thought it was going to be. If I can find the mall, yes. Otherwise, the mall might just have to be built later. All the Lego Movie Cheese sets that I've got are built. So I think the only one that I don't have, they're all built. I'll be building Castle till I'm 60. Yay. I'd like to see the dance off next week. With who? Brickish, are you going to stream with me so we can dance off? Older horse sets. Yep, I've got those. Bowling is life. Shrek. Oh, guys, crack me up. Right, okay, now I've got to finish off the last of this flower situation. Okay. That's an idea. I'm always up for a dance off. What did they used to do with so you think you can dance for your life at the end of the show with some of the oh, are they supposed to be facing the other way? Man. Okay, guys, sorry. This is taking forever. All you guys get to see tonight is the top of my head. I swear to God. All the Harry Potter stuff built? Yep. The Harry Potter stuff is built as well. Because I have my little special Harry Potter room. So all my Harry Potter stuff goes in there, except for the books. I haven't put the books in there, but I think that that's because I might take all my Avengers stuff apart and put that into storage like I have done with the Hidden Side stuff, and then actually use the shelf above the table in that Harry Potter room in order to display some of the non-Hogwarts type sets. So possibly put like Diagon Alley up there, the Burrow and Privet Drive, and maybe even the Night Bus as well. Dance Matt and PS have a dance off. I prefer to freestyle. I don't need PlayStation telling me what to do. I'm always in a dance for my life. It's something that no one needs to see. So Brickish. I feel like I'm constantly dancing for my life. Oh, dear. Oh, no, don't be crooked. Sort yourself out, little leafy flower thing. That's better. That's better. Brett's going to join in. That's what I take that comment to be, Brett, is that you're going to join in with the dance off. No more castles and trains for you, young man. It's all leg warmers and tights. Right, there's my little purple aster thing. La, 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 which does look very nice, I must admit. There's something strange happening with this bit though. I don't know why. But yeah, it's okay. Oh, yeah. I was bringing hype to the chat for fundraising efforts. I think that that's only fair. Put a shirt on, people take me seriously. Crime doesn't pay except for when it does, but it's still bad. 10-year clubbing spell. Yes! Brett's up for the dance off. There we go. Our final flower. busting those moves on CC streams. Yeah, but I was trying not to go too over the top, but because I haven't been a guest on CC streams very often, and I knew that it was for charity, and I didn't want to put people off. There we go. La, 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 la. There's my bouquet finished. And then Brett saw me dancing. Sorry, guys. Have to go now. Bye. That's okay, Mark. Take care. We won't be going for too much longer anymore. What? Em, I don't understand. I'm not going to lie. Bank robbers are loaded. Flats and a flowered shirt. Oh, no. Way over the top, Ruth. John Travolta has nothing on me. Alrighty, let's get some of these little polybirds built up. Let's build up this yellow one first because I think this one's kind of pretty. And we've got a little bit of yellow in here, but not much. So let's get some yellow happening. Oh, dear. And now I get to have instructions that I can actually see and use and that are useful and helpful to me. Look at that. Imagine that, where you can actually see what part you need. An instruction book. Magnificent. Magnificent. Oh, loaded in the sense of money and as in a gun. I was trying to tone it down. I was trying to like not get too hyped up. I felt no, Charlie's a very, very good dancer. Although I think the thing that's weird for me with the TikTok stuff is that it's meant to be done in very small spaces without actually moving your legs too much. So I do find that quite interesting. So that's not really how I was taught. I was taught to take up space. Move. Oh, Cabbage is here. Hey, Cabbage. It's nice to have you in the chat. We're just having a little bit of a strange chat about things, as per usual. And I've just finished building the bouquet, which was interesting. I think it does look really pretty. Like when I look at it here, it does look really pretty. I don't know whether or not it's showing up as well on the camera for you guys as well as what it does in real life for me. But I do understand how hard of a build it is. There were some parts that I did enjoy. The snapdragons were probably my favourite section. I also didn't mind these green leaves either. But the roses, I got very confused. I didn't realise that I needed to do 2 daisies. I don't know whether or not I like the look of the lavender. It sort of looks like a weird shape compared to the lavender that I know. But this is really cool. That's kind of cool. I do like that aster thing, whatever that's called. Everyone's saying hello to Cabbage, which is really cool. So, yeah, it's interesting. Interesting, to say the least, an interesting set. But I think the thing that I found the hardest about it was the black instructions. I really don't like black pages for the instructions. Maybe if I was building it during the day, I could see a bit better, then it would be different. But all it did was make me feel old. Which is not how I want to feel on a Saturday. Right, just putting together this little pot to pop our plant in. Lots of welcomes to cabbage in the chat, as always, which is lovely. And hopefully we will be finished on time this week so that we can jump over to Sarah's stream when she starts, unless she's starting early again this week, I'm not sure. And then we pop a little purple love heart thing on the front of this because obviously it's a friend set. So we need love hearts. We need to have love hearts in our lives. Right. This bit of that. And this goes into here. Cool. So now we've got this little stalky bit. I wonder how difficult it would be to swap this sunflower over to that. I actually think that we would only need like the stalky bit to pop in here, and I think that then we would be able to do it. But we'll see. Let's keep building and see what happens. That's just my instincts. My gut instincts are telling me that that's what we could potentially be doing. Most of my life, I just need Lego. True. That's completely accurate. It is one of those things where I just sort of go, it often surprises me how much I enjoy building Lego. And even sometimes, you know, as I'm either walking out the door to go into work or I'm coming home or whatever, and I walk past my little study area where I've got my bookshelves with my elf sets and all of that type of stuff. Honestly, it just makes me smile looking at them. I just sort of go, such a simple thing. But it's just super awesome. Yep, bouquet's all finished, Cornet. And I'm now just building up the little sunflowery one. Don't know, where am I going? What am I showing you? This sunflower. Oh my gosh, that took me a while to figure that out. That's too accurate, Jake. Building my sick fix kitchen. The table's covered in Lego. Yep, that's where I am. Dining table. I think that's also been one of the strange things, like trying to figure out how to do like the live streaming and stuff like that, because I think that some people have like a setup that they can actually just leave set up, whereas for me I have to take it down every week and then put it back together again. So I can only dream of one day having an actual setup. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see what Lego's done here. Cool, right. Okay. Okay, so, right. White one's first, yellow one's next. That's not going to make sense to you guys, but it will. Hopefully. So, oh gosh, oh no. Oh, you can tell that it's starting to get later because I'm starting to make more mistakes now. Ooh. It was really nice being on CC's stream last week. I had so much fun with that. But I've also been invited on to London Bridge Bricks' stream in a couple of weeks as well, which I'm really looking forward to as well. The biggest challenge for that is going to be staying awake. So we'll see how I go with that. And then quite often on his streams, people build as well, which is cool because I love building on streams. But I honestly don't know how I'm going to go building on stream at that time of the evening. So we will see. We'll see how I go. So I'm starting on the living room. Also going to be covered in Lego. Yeah, pretty much. My Elsa's ice castle has been over there for ages, which is on like the little side table next to the sofa. So that's where her poor little castle has been hanging out for the longest time. Right. I have a desk for Lego and a TV stand for my other hobby. You could compare to me. Yeah, it's fine. You know, Pucky doesn't mind. I'm sure I would have to make more compromises if there was somebody else here, but fortunately it's just me and my little doglet. Ruth, or is the challenge going to be sleep early enough? Yeah, I know. I don't know. Don't know how that's going to go. I'm hoping that I won't get too worried and I will actually be able to have a nap in the afternoon. I think that if I can have a nap for a little bit in the afternoon, then I should be fine. Because usually that sort of helps me. But sometimes if I've got something to do or something to go happening or whatever, then I find napping, I can't manage it. My poor little brain goes into overdrive and just overthinks everything. Yeah. Well, I think the interesting thing is that seems to be happening is that there's a few more people that are starting to enjoy friend sets. There's my little sunflower sofa. So it's got 6 petals on the underside, and then I've done the first 3 on the top, and you can sort of see on the sides that they're like chunky down one end, and then they've got like a little white clip in them. And then the next sort of petals go on differently. So these petals, the next 4 then go on like that. So there's an actual yellow clip and it goes on sideways. So kind of cool. I like it. Yeah. Oh, yes. I think one of the reasons why I got invited onto that stream is because more people are falling in love with friend sets. So I think that there were a few of them that were talking about friend sets one week. And it might have even been the Monkey Kids mountain thing. And someone in the chat said, I think that that set would look awesome next to the Friends Llama Mountain. And everyone was like, what? And she was like, well, take a look at the llama set, then look at the Monkey Kids set. It would be awesome to combine them together. And then everyone was like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's so true. And so then after that, a couple of people that regularly stream together on Greg's streams, not that I really know because I'm usually asleep, ended up getting the rescue boat, the marine rescue boat. And so 2 of them absolutely, Greg was one of them, and there was somebody else that got one as well, and they both absolutely loved that set and sort of went, oh, actually, Friends have got some really cool stuff going on. So I was thinking whether or not I should go and get some of the other marine rescue sets and build some of those, because I do really like the little turtle rescue hut, and the lighthouse was also in that set, or in that theme as well, sub theme. So I might just build up some more of the marine rescue sets or something. I don't know. We'll see. Making a mini Elsa's castle then. Yeah, mini Elsa castles are quite good to make as well, because you can use sort of the white and the trans blue pieces, which look really cool. Talking a very exaggerated Australian accent. Exactly, Corno. And do nothing but talk about quokkas and wallabies. Yeah. There we go. There's our little sunflower, which does look really pretty. I do actually think that it would kind of fit in okay in here. Maybe not as a sunflower, but certainly as like a little yellow daisy or something. I don't know. I think that kind of works. That's really cute. Doglet. I'm going to use that, yeah. Crikey. Exactly. Gave me that for Christmas in 2008. Oh, cool. Viva la Friends. I agree. Friends is very underrated. I think it's interesting as well, because I have a funny feeling that it's got a lot more to do with like what's feminine and what's masculine than actually what the builds are like and what the sets are like, if that kind of makes sense. And I think that for the longest time, anything to do with being feminine was considered silly or childish or frivolous or superficial and all of those sorts of things. And it's just sort of like, well, it doesn't necessarily make it a bad thing. Do you know what I mean? Fly to the land of the kangaroos to steal Sir Pucky. I don't think that he'd go with you. It's really funny because as naughty as he is and as cheeky as he gets, and particularly when I'm trying to walk him around the park, and if he gets, obviously, he does do a runner, but he's also extremely loyal. I had a friend stay with me here probably for about a year. This was a few years ago, and she had 2 little chihuahuas. And her teeniest chihuahua was so small, like literally it was like so itty bitty. And then the other little darker chihuahua, he was really cute, but he was mixed in, I think, with a Jack Russell. So it was like half Jack Russell, half chihuahua, but both of them were much smaller than Pucky. And both of them were just like really chilled and easygoing. So whenever she wasn't here, is that they'd just hang out with me on the sofa. And quite often the smallest one would be up here on my cushion or the pillow that I'd be lying on the sofa. Pucky always sleeps at my feet or in the little leg nest. And then Chico, the little chihuahua boy, he would be wanting to be tucked up under my armpit, and Pucky was always so jealous of him. He hated it. And then, of course, Erin would come home from wherever she was, and she would see me like curled up with all of the dogs, like all 3 of the dogs together. And she would just be like, oh my God, please come say hello to me, dogs. Like, you're my dogs, love me. And then she said that it took about 8 months before Pucky would even go into her bedroom and lie on her bedroom floor if I wasn't around. So he was just like, no, I'm loyal, don't need you, and all of this sort of stuff. And even when like we're up at the farm together and all of that type of stuff, if any of the other dogs get too much attention from me, he doesn't like it. You know, if anyone's hassling me too much, then he gets really protective of me as well. It's really funny. You know, Friends is a great theme for the accessories, like vet and kitchen accessories. Oh, I know, really great. Is the only house not to come with a little bag of kitchen stuff. Yeah, I think that they seem to be phasing them out as well. I think it seems like that stuff isn't as sort of popular as what it used to be. Right. Has Sarah started yet? Sarah hasn't started yet. Hopefully we will get a very nice synchronization happening. And it does look like she is building Destiny's Bounty, which should be a pretty cool set to see. I think that that's a really nice looking set as well. So once Sarah starts up, we can then say goodnight. We did well. We managed to get all our flowers built. We managed to build an extra little Friends poly bag. We didn't get the other 2 poly bags built, but that's because I'm concerned. I'm concerned that we would have run out of time. Oh, Sarah has started? Oh, cool. That's really good. I don't know why she's not started at my end, though. Oh, yep, she has started over here for me now. Excellent. Yay. Cool. Alrighty, well, I'm going to let you guys go. Obviously, feel free to jump over to Sarah's stream if you want. I will be jumping over there in a little bit as well. Once I sort of pack up and make sure that I'm not going to break my vase or anything like that. Yeah, and Sarah always has a lovely stream as well, so cool. And we'll just figure out what we're going to build next week. It might be the organic cafe stuff. It might be the mall, depending on what I can get my hands on, what I can get my little pug paws on. Alrighty, so let's wind up everything for now. So let's see you, Joe. Oh, no. I'm sure it looks better than what you think it does. Check out the hotel and Discord. Yes. Bye, Amy. Bye, Lamaniac. Thanks for the stream. Take care, Woodshop teacher. Hope that you're not feeling too sad. Bye, Corno. See you later, everyone. Bye, Jake. Thanks so much for everything today, buddy. Alrighty, I'll just